Oh, I should have waited a minute. Well, hello, everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. It is January 10th, 2024. We have a brand new catalog. We've got our celebration, which is the biggest time of the year to stock up on your products and see what kind of cool things you can get for free. Um, and just really rejuvenate all our crafting since it's going to get cold. My name is Leanne Furness, and I am an independent demonstrator here in Rochester, Minnesota, USA. I hope you don't hear the garage door, but you never know. Today, we're going to talk about our January and February celebration, as well as the new mini catalog. I have lots of post-it notes. Now, if you did not get a mini catalog in the mail from me, I apologize. Reach out to me, let me know. And then also, I have a whole bunch in my box on the porch, so you can just come grab one if you want. Or if you need an annual, they're out there too. All right, let's get to the show. Let's go get to the catalogs and see what we think. So if you're watching and you see anything you have a question about, just let me know. Go like this. Now, it's been a hot couple weeks since I've done this, so we're going to just kind of hope it all works out. Okay. What I need to do, I don't need to do anything. Okay. So this this little guy is the celebration catalog. And so that is where you can find free products. So we'll talk about that last. This is our new mini catalog. It's from January to April 2024. The annual catalog will also be done on April 2024 at the end of the month. So May will be another gangbuster kind of day. I'm going to show you some samples and things about the catalog. But first of all, let's just talk about a couple things when you open up the catalog. Now, I wish I had this up higher, but I don't. So we're just going to talk about things one page at a time. On page 6, have you ever noticed this? This is a QR code, and what that does is takes you right to Stampin' Up! Website so you can see the items that are online exclusives. Now, remember we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Online exclusives are just that. They're not in a publication. They just are available. Oh my gosh, it's kind of dark. They're just available online. Kind of makes sense. But the only reason they're available is that then you can see them online. You don't have to order them online. You don't have to place an order. You can just basically order through me at any time. Oh, that's much better. I got this new little glass mat we're going to talk about too. So anyway, here's some of the online exclusives. These are furriest fluffies or fluffiest furriest. I don't know. I didn't even study for that. But anyway, these are online exclusives. You can only see them on the website, and this QR code will get you right there. We'll get you right on there. All right. Now, it also will show you the kit collection. Here's another QR code. And the kit collection, which this is something I need to really reiterate or keep reminding people. The kit collection is a kit that you look at and you know what you're going to get. A paper pumpkin kit is a subscription that you don't know what you're going to get. Now, Stampin' Up! Is starting in January, going to release 2 kits each month. Some are stamping, some are not. So you really are going to want to kind of double check it. I'm going to try to highlight some of them, but I can't possibly buy them all, but I can highlight them and use some marketing tools that Stampin' Up! Is giving us. All right. With every catalog, there are so many cute things. You will see, this is a 2-page spread. It's page 8 and 9, and I apologize, you can't really see all of it. There's 2 things that happen in our catalogs, right? There's a suite collection, and that means you get all of what's shown on this page for one number. And so you save 10%. It's the same price that you save with a bundle, which is different. But that just is like a one number. You get all this, the paper, the ribbon, the pillow boxes, and all that stuff. So let's take a closer look at Be Mine. Now, if you saw my invitations, you might be wondering why I'm such a bee freak all of a sudden. Well, you'll find out when you come to the open house because the little gifts are going to be so cute. All right, so here's the Be Mine designer series paper. Super cute. Look at this little honey jars. That's a hint. You'll get some honey maybe. And just so much fun, bright, very fun colors. And so this is one side, this is another. And also in that suite, you have these things called a pillow box. And it comes pre-scored and it has adhesive on it. And you just kind of fold that in and that, whoops, but be gentle. I would fold it out. And then as you can keep going, you can peel off this adhesive and you end up with a box like this. Now this box, let me give you some reference of size. It's about a Post-it note size. Great for teacher gifts, great for Valentine's gifts, great for congratulations gifts, so many things. And so those are reasonably priced. You get 10 of them for $8. You're less than $1 a piece. And how fun would that be? The bundle is really the highlight of this suite. It is the stamp set and the punch, but I wanted to show you the ribbon. This is the Sweet Sorbet ribbon. And then these on number 4 on page 9 are these little embellishments. They're super cute. Now we had a stamping event and I used an illegal Stampin' Up item. It's called a wobble. And you might see that on my buffet later. But this is really just designer series paper. You stamp and you punch. So I'm going to go ahead and turn to page 10 so you can kind of see the bundle a little bit closer and the sizes. Now remember, the sizes of the stamp set on this kind of a page, not so much on the suite, but because that's clearly not going to be the size, but this is the actual size of what you get. And if there is a little outline like that, if it's white, that tells you there's a punch that goes with it. So obviously there's a bee builder punch, and I have yet to see something other than a bee, but I'm going to work on it and see what I can come up with. So there is, let me see, I have a couple more fun things. Well, this card, again, I showed you the ribbon, but this has some vellum behind it, and it also uses the scallop contours from the annual catalog, and then just some dimensionals. So it's super cute, super fast. I fell in love with it immediately. It might have something to do with the daughter-in-law whose family is bee farmers or whatever that, I know there's a term, but I think that's super cute. I don't particularly like bees in my face, but you never know. All right. The next stamp set or bundle, remember a bundle is dies and stamp sets. That is this one. It's called Sending Love Bundle. And it's this cute little mailbox that is cut out with dies. So again, in comparison, this is white. So that's a punch. This is vanilla-ish or peach. And that is a die. And so you can look back on the page. And so here's what I like to say is that this is great to see the stamp set. But if you want to see the dies a little bit bigger, 1, go online and look at them. Or 2, page 72 in the back of the catalog has a little larger image for you to see. And I know not everybody likes to go online, but you don't even have to order it from there. You just can see so much more detail. There's no way they can do that in this catalog. So this, I have one sample. This was created by Linda MacArthur up in Pillager. And she used the Sending Love dies. And I don't know if you noticed this, but the mailbox can be folded over. So like you can make a 3D mailbox. So she stuck the envelope in there. This background is from the Delicate Forest on page 17. I'm going to leave that out. We'll talk about that in a minute. This is from the perennial postage dies. And then this little fella is from the annual catalog, and he's the brass butterflies. White for punches, peach for dies. Cool. Yes. Oh, see, now you know, Sherry. Okay, so there we have it. That is that page number 11. I just noticed there was a comment. Got myself all sidetracked. Page 12. Moving right along. Page 12. Now, I don't own this stamp set, but I do own this punch, and you're going to see it in action here over the next few weeks. It's a great stamp set, and it shows how versatile our punches are. But now, look at that is not going with the bumblebee thing that I just said. Jeepers creepers. I said white peach. Stampin' Up. This is really a punch, not a die. Don't be confused. So here's a sample. She used the outline, she being Amy Notch, used the outline in one color and the words in the other color. So this is probably Pretty and Peacock, and this is Moody Mauve. And then she punched it out. This is from the annual catalog, and this is from Forever Love Designer Series paper that you can find in our catalog. We'll talk about that as well. Here's another example, super simple. But what I wanted to point out about this one is this is, monotone. So she just used Pool Party and stamped it all at once, which is great that you can do that. And then she punched some more shapes. But the embossing folder, it's called Distressed Tile. And again, if you look for it in a catalog, you might look at it and you might see it in the old mini catalog, the holiday one. But right now it's carried over and you can see it online. So again, that online stuff, I know lots of you just hate it. And a lot of you don't even go online. But what we're going to do is we're just going to keep reminding you that you can find things there that you don't necessarily need to buy them from there, because you can order anything online from me if you prefer that. Okay, Forever Love. Oh my gosh, this paper is gorgeous. I had a wedding to plan. I would love to do this paper. So the Forever Love Designer Series paper looks something like this. And it's got some gold flecky things, and it just shimmers, and it's really cute. So it's going to cost a little more because of that gold. But again, double-sided. And it is starting on page 14 and 15. So I'm going to move that out of my way. And again, you can order the suite. Order the suite, which then will get you everything here that you can see. So let's look at that a little bit. Here is the ribbon for the suite. I'm trying to keep it out of control. And it's like a rough ribbon. It's not soft. A lot of our ribbons are great and soft. This one is more rough, which is fine. It makes great knots. And then here are the little embellishments. Now, I don't know if you saw my last video, or I've done this a couple times now. I learned this trick from Angie Oldenburg over in Eau Claire. She cuts off the side of her embellishments bag and then slides that out, so you don't have to deal with this sticky, annoying thing. So that works great. If it's a little tight, you can open it up a little bit more. But anyway, these are our Petal Pink and Peacock gems. And then these, the Forever gold foiled flower cards, are gorgeous. Like, again, I can see doing a lot of wedding gifts or wedding cards. So look at this beautiful. I just realized something. This is beautiful. It's gold. And then it comes with this gorgeous envelope that's already die cut for you. So really, how fast can you make a card like that? I'm going to show you something I got from a swap featuring that. And I was kind of getting frustrated. I said, I don't know where this is from. What the heck? But now I knew. Now I know. All right. So I don't, well, do I have anything for this? I have some of the words in a different thing. So we're going to skip right over those pages and we're going to go right to page 18 and 19. You know, everything that's old is new again, right? So yikes, I'm going to do a virtual live here in the next couple weeks. One featuring the hybrid embossing folder, which that just means, what does that mean? It means, I'm on page 19, 18 and 19. It means that you can cut and emboss all at the same time. And of course you can ink on here. There's going to be all kinds of fun things. And a brayer helps you with that. So I'm going to do a live about the brayer and I'm going to do a live about the hybrid embossing folders. But for those of you who have been around as long as I have, you probably have the old speedball brayer. And I thought it'd be fun to see in comparison the size. So you're going to get more coverage. And it's going to, it's less, this is old, right? So this is rubbery and this is rubbery. So we're going to talk about how you use this and what you can do. And I've seen a lot of cool things in my travels that I watch YouTube. And so I'm going to create my own projects using those fun tips and tricks. All right, perennial lavender. Who doesn't love this paper? I don't even like flowers, and I love this paper. This paper, so again, we have a suite, but right now these dies are not available to order. Ooh, let's go back for a second. I forgot to show you something. Ooh, she says. Back. I don't know what I was thinking. I got so excited. Where is this? And then I sing for you, which is really quite horrible. Page 23. Never mind. I'm right on track. So here we are. This is my swap card I mailed out. And I utilized a lot of things on this suite, as well as the peacock ribbon. So I have my paper butterflies that I colored with the brayer. I have the designer series paper from Forever Love that was cut with this postage dies. The word is also from the postage dies. So this is a super versatile die set, and we don't have a lot of Happy Mother's Day in the annual catalog. I don't think we have any actually. So now we have a few choices for you, and if you want to make Mother's Day cards, that's great for having options and all that fun stuff. If you're wondering what this is, there's in the annual catalog on page 169. It's called, nope, I lied. 141. We have these natural sequins that are already sticky. Like who doesn't like that? And then we have, these are those peacock and pink gems I talked about with the Forever Love suite. Okay, so that has nothing to do with the perennial paper though, but that was a segue, right? So here is the perennial paper close up and personal. And this paper, it just does all the work, which it always does, right? I think Stampin' Up! Keeps outdoing themselves, and we're going to all get kind of tired of having to decide what side of the paper to use. I'm going to go back to this suite. Oh my gosh, you guys, I needed a bigger desk. All right. So the dies, like I said, the perennial bundle and the painted lavender bundle and the painted lavender suite is not available at the moment because of that one number. We can't get the dies until January 29th. So if that's on your radar for you to get, let me know so I can let you know when it's back in stock. These are the paper butterfly accents, and they come already die cut for you, and they're just loosely attached. And so when I did the brayer, and I'll show this in my live, I just brayered right over that and got some really cool looks and different variations of color. So here we're going to have some of the dies and the postage stamp or the postage die. So really, these just really do all the work themselves, the paper. But I wanted to highlight the purple gems. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the purple, but if you are, I mean, I don't know. I don't wear purple. But again, I cut it on the side. And then these are beautiful, shimmery, and you get berry burst, grape, highland, heather. Now that information is in your catalog. Purple fine, and I wish they'd put this on here, and I'm going to ask that. I'm going to keep requesting that because people always ask, what color is that? And then I say, don't know. Okay, beautiful Easter lily bundle. Hey, and the other thing I forget to tell you, do you see this little guy down here? That means that all the dies fit in your mini emboss machine. So that's this little guy that is portable and I take with when I travel. So I don't have any samples of these because, I mean, Easter's kind of far away. This one, Everyday Details Bundle, I do have a couple samples. This one is a standalone die. I lied. It can come in a bundle or it can come in just the stamp set. So here's one example. This is cut out with the stitch shapes. This bird, I'm like, where did that bird come from? Which is really good for me to have to look and hunt. If you look on page 65 of the mini catalog, the January to April, 65, you will see the bird. Now, this does not call out for me, but it's really quite cool. And I like how she put that together. And if you're wondering where this little embellishment came from, it is an online exclusive. It's called Dragonflies and Birds. And I'll show you a couple more of those. And that's not orderable. I mean, you can't get it until February 5th. I do have some in stock. So if you're dying and you need it, I can maybe work a deal. Okay, so here's another example of the Everyday Details bundle. Here's that bird embellishment. Whoop, there we go. And the dragonfly. She used the die cut down here to do the outline like that. Very cute. She just totally cased this, copied and shared. And then this is from our annual catalog called Labels Aglow. It's really good, Christmas kind of thing, but it works great for this because you already have the dots. Pulled it all together. Good job, Betty White. No, not Betty White. That's a different person. Betty Weisbrook. Fun lady, fun lady. All right. I've got nothing for the blueberries. No one pre-ordered the blueberries and no one sent me a swap. Crazy. This is going to be my stamp set that I'm going to highlight on Saturday and Friday, actually, when we do our Global Inspiration Stamping Team. What I'm doing, I'm not sure yet, but I think it has great possibilities just because maybe my niece has a bakery. So I thought, oh, this looks great. So here's a card I made for the swap. And this is just, again, stitch dies. This paper is from, I don't know if you'll be able to tell this, but it is from the Sale-a-bration catalog. So I utilized Sale-a-bration catalog on page 8. I utilized some of that free designer series paper on my card because why not? It's free. And then I just use different colors. And then these are embellishments from the annual catalog. It came out to be really cute. I have so many ideas. I can't wait to play. And that's for tonight or tomorrow. I do not have anything on this. Again, this is the actual size. And you got some dies. I'm really thrown by that one punch. All right. Lighter than air. I fell in love with this. But then I decided I don't know if I need it, but now I might. It's the quandary that it's like just the conundrum we all have, right? Again, the suite collection versus the bundle. The suite includes all this. The bundle includes just that. Let's take a closer look at the paper. It just says spring, doesn't it? And I can see so many fun stamp sets that I already own to go with this, like playing in the rain. And I just have all these great ideas. And so we'll see if I can make them all happen, right? That's always the trick. Always the trick. I have the embellishments. Remember, lighter, the sweet collection, you get the paper, the stamp set, and the ribbon and the embellishments. I chose not to get that. I just ordered these three separate. But look at how yummy those are. Man, they're so great. I should write down the colors. I will. Flirty Flamingo Pool Party, Petal Pink, Lemon Lolly, Azure Afternoon, Bubble Bath, Balmy Blue, and Fresh Freesia. Just fun spring, like think March and April when we're totally sick of the weather. Well, we may be sick of it by Saturday. Who knows? All right. So then we have this cute same color ribbons. Well, it's called twine probably. And then here's my one sample. Look at how stinking cute that is. She cut like 3 and glued them together to make a 3D suite. And I don't know who this is from. They didn't put their name on, which makes me sad because they should take some credit and some kudos to her. But oh, I think it's super cute. So now I'm wondering, do I need it? I don't know. We'll see. I know one lady that is one of my customers who's a hot air balloon person. She might want to get that. I'll have to point that out to her. All right. This is the next stamp set we're going to talk about, Filled with Happiness. This is a great stamp set for beginning people or something quick and easy. You can see that it's just super simple. And there's this punch. Again, it's the wrong color. Sherry. I said it white for punches, peach for dies, and that is not right. I'm going to be sending an email to Stampin' Up. So what I would say is it tells you on the catalog. But anyway, this is a great example of how simple can be beautiful. You get your perennial lavender paper, and you've got this modern oval punch, which is listed right here. That was also in the September to December holiday catalog. And we're going to talk about that again eventually because I think it goes well with another thing. Then we're going to skip over to page 37. We are booking. And this is the ice cream, sweet ice cream swirl bundle. All right. Look at how big. This is a regular card size. Look at how big this ice cream cone is. Holy moly. Holy moly. So it's going to be great for like birthday parties or topper. I mean, I can just see lots of things. I don't own it, but I do find it intriguing. All the dies come with, you can have a 3D like this guy, a 3D kind of project, or you can just do it like she did and just make it. Who was this? Oh, maybe they didn't say. See, some of these, Lisa Schultz. Good job, Lisa. All right, so this is lighter than the Air DSP. And this embossing folder, you're not going to see in a catalog. It's an online exclusive. It is called the Basic 3D Embossing Trio. And you get the dots, it's really cool. And again, it warrants a look online and just to look. You don't, I mean, again, remember, you don't have to order anything. If you don't want, you can use a host code so that I get the credit and you get some free stuff. All right. Don't have any mix and mask. Don't know what it's all about. I haven't seen a lot of people use it, so we're going to wait on that for a little bit. Next, 41 and 40. 40 and 41. Nature Sweetness. Now, I love the paper. The paper is gorgeous. The stamp set, I didn't think I'd like it, but now, of course, after some swaps show up in my mail, I mean, this paper is, again, it's $16.50 because it's got gold in it, but it's just gorgeous, just gorgeous. Let's look here. I have some samples. What I want to do is, again, remember the dies. So this suite comes with 2 stamp sets, 2 bundles, this ribbon, this faux leather, and some cork embellishments. I do have the cork embellishments, and those are just as you would expect, cork. Kind of an interesting technique, kind of an interesting texture to add to something that's so elegant looking, I thought, but you know, what do I know? I'm not the expert. So my first two samples are going to show you just the paper, really just the paper. And this is like a genius fold. This is from Amy Rich up in the Minneapolis area. And she basically made a box. How many of us know how to make a box? I think all of us. So if you just fold it like you would, you're bundling up a box, and then you got your card. How stinking cute. How super easy. Anyway, so now I wanted to point out too, this die is part of the Note of Nature's bundle, which is one of the dies over here in the bottom of page 41. And then she used some of those cork embellishments, cork things, you know, quirky. Here is a sample of that whatever faux leather trim. It's thick. I don't know if you can see that. It's thick and it's sparkly. And I don't think the sparkles rub off. Nope, they don't, which is nice because no one likes sparkles running around their craft room with those dimensionals. This is a stamp set. This is the Sweet Collection, the Lovely and Sweet bundle. That's also in the Sweet. And it's just a different monochromatic. So again, the Sweet is all of it. The bundle, there's two different bundles in that Sweet. So confusing. So many options, I tell you. All right. Memories and more. Y'all know I like to make quick cards and I like to do memories. So this is coming sooner rather than later. I was gone for a few weeks because we went to visit my son in New Mexico right after Christmas and then got back just recently. So I am feeling very behind, but I have helpers who want to come and help me. Okay, we're going to back up for a second. Page 41. Well, actually page 43. These dies, you can see it better again on page 71, but check out this border that comes with it. How fun. And this one, it's got some details and it shows you, I mean, it's an interesting look. This is a 3D embossing folder or hybrid, no, 3D. We'll look for it later and we'll talk about it. And I just thought that was beautiful. And this one too, this is really stunning. This die is from what we're going to talk about later called Thoughtful Expressions. Thoughtful Expressions. I have to put that where I can find it, which is always a trick. All right. Now, you know I hate coloring. Well, I don't hate coloring. I just am not good at coloring. I just find it overwhelming. In fact, I was trying to do some coloring of my online exclusives and just felt really super frustrated, but I'm getting better. So here's my one swap I got of this cute and adorable dog card. So if you're a dog fan, look at how easy this is. You just color some tongues and that really pops it. The other idea is this sample here in page 46 is that you just punch a circle of the same, you know, or die cut and then color that only. You can get crazy and do fussy cuts if you really want. I prefer not to do fussy cutting. This is from a September to December carryover stamp set called So Sincere. The one thing I wanted to show you is, I wonder where that is. Look at this little, oh, I know. Look at this little alphabet set. It's not that little, but it is kind of interesting. Oh, I know. Hold on. Please hold. Look at the moo. How fun is that? Put some adhesive sheets over, cut your letters. It's all one piece, which is an interesting, different kind of concept. So it's all one die. It doesn't fit in your mini, but it would be handy, I suppose. You could just cut like 42 sheets of the same color, and then you can make whatever words you want. Okay, so this stamp set, I don't really know what to say. We got it for free. All the demonstrators that signed up for the March thing. And I just was like, I've seen some really interesting things. I did get a swap from Brenda Cardinal down in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I think she rocked it. I think she rocked it. For example, she just stamped simply the vase. Where is it? And the leaves. Now, this is called a reverse stamping, and so I'm going to show you that in a couple other lives. But I also wanted to remind you about this whimsical Stitch with Whimsy in the annual catalog, page 83. It just adds, no, in the annual catalog, page 43 or 167, it just adds a little something, something, doesn't it? I think it was beautiful. I mean, really, this is the nicest card I've seen. Brenda Cardinal, good job. Good job. All right. Now, just kidding. Not. Sweet collection. Okay, the dies are adorable. If I had a granddaughter or somebody that was into this kind of look, I would be like ecstatic. I don't, but it's okay. I didn't get one sample with that stamp set or bundle. I do have the paper because I think the paper is super cute and I think you could do a lot of things. And again, here are the iridescent foil gems. And there's a little stray guy trying to run away from his other guys that match. So this stamp set is super cute. And the die. And this is actually on the designer series paper, this little wheelchair. It would be super fun. And I can see lots of potential. But that paper will be fun too, because I think you're going to see some fun things that we do. Fun, fun, fun. All right. Bright Skies bundle. Did not buy this. Did not get a sample with this. I already have a Cloud Punch. I already have a lot of things like this. And I'm going to point out to you how it coordinates with some celebration items. But we're going to get that later. Cute. Don't have it. Didn't get a swap. This, cute. Don't have it. Don't want it. But look at how stinking cute these cards are. So this is a punch, clearly. Here we use the postage dies. Look at this. Oh my gosh, how stinking cute. Super cute. Now at my open house on the 16th, what day? Yep, the 16th. I will have all these out for you to see again, up close and personal, so you can see what's really happening. All right. I love this. I love this because I had teenage boys who played guitar, rock hero, drum things. But I'm not going to buy this. I'm going to wait for the kit. Oh, wait, there is a kit. So there is a kit. If you look it up, it's called Rock Stars or something like that. It has a lot of the same elements, but you don't have to buy the whole stamp set and or kit. Or you can just buy the kit. So let's go back. The paper is black and white on both sides. So you could choose to color some of the embellishments. You could brayer or blend over that to make it a different color. Look at how fun this radio stereo, not that kids, well, they might know what vinyl is now again, just because. The fun part of this is this die is a guitar pick, and you'll find that true in the kit as well. And then you have these fun embellishments that are lightning and stars, which you could use not just for this. You could use for storms, thunderstorms, all kinds of fun things. So I look forward to seeing what people can do with that. This hollered at me. This said, "Oh, get me." Have I made anything with it yet? Absolutely not. But it is amazing. It is amazing. And we're going to talk about the paper that you can get for free from the Sale-a-bration catalog in a few minutes. I did not get the graduation yet because, well, it's not quite graduation. Don't live on a beach. Do always get the paper, though. Poetic Expression. It is gorgeous. Really. I mean, I love the colors. I love the soft pastels. And I also didn't even notice. So again, the sweet, you get all of this. I don't particularly care for dots that are not already glued. You can make shaker cards with it, right? But look at this die set. Look at how beautiful that is. And I thought, well, what in the world? Where is that from? Then I found. So now this is with our distress gold from our annual catalog. And remember I said we're going to talk about this? I was trying to figure out where the heck she got that paper. My little friend, Kathy Seal. And she used the note cards. Genius. A genius. I'm like, what? Oh, wait, you get so much more bang for your buck. So that solves that mystery. What a great way to use those note cards if you don't want to send big note cards or whatever. Oh, so what do you guys think so far? This one doesn't call to me. I love the words, and I might get it just for the greetings. But look at how gorgeous these cards are. This card is totally cased right here. Copy and shared everything. This is called distinctive. That means it is kind of a soft and variant of color. You don't have to do anything. You just ink it once and it does that for you. This is from our Taylor tags from the annual catalog. But I don't know if you can see. She did the stenciling, which is what they show here, or masking from the annual catalog. It's called Artistic Mix, and you can use some blending brushes. And I hope to show you more of that, because I think it's really a quick way to get some fun dimension without layers. And then we have this one, same kind of concept. This has got the timber embossing folder from the annual, and then some of that peacock ribbon. But nice, beautiful cards, simple cards. So if you're not into like all the fussy stuff, you know, I got you covered. All right. And then I had one more card, but I don't know what I do with it. Here is this stippled rose. Stippled? I think so. And it's just gorgeous by itself. She didn't color it. Sandy Carlson in Moorhead. She just stamped it and then sending thanks. I mean, simple. Now, this embossing folder, where do you find that? Well, I'm going to tell you. It's not an online exclusive. I'll tell you that much. This is the only place you can see the layered floral embossing folder, or it's mentioned, except for in the back. And that's this embossing folder, which is super detailed. I can see lots of fun things to do with that as well, with your brayer, with your sponges. So many options. All right, so again, in the mini catalog, up until the back side, up until the catalog at a glance, things are their actual size. Stamping up is inconsistent. So like this page is already peachy yellow, so then their dies are white. So you really have to just look and see what the heck what the tool is to cut out that item. Then you can go back here and look at the bundles. And it kind of just gives you a more stepped up version. It gives you something maybe more of a crafter who's not beginning to do. And you can kind of just look through that, and it shows you, one, the dies larger, and two, what page you can go to see it in the actual catalog. Again, fun, fun, fun. And then the other catalog at a glance part I love, is the stamp index, which is alphabetical. And then the dies, which are alphabetical. And then it shows you the embossing folders. I didn't talk about this one. I don't own it, but Thoughtful Moments Hybrid. This is just a thick 3-day one. And then it shows you the designer series paper and all the other parts of this catalog. All right, so that's the main catalog that's going to be here to the end of April. But because Sale-a-bration comes and goes so darn quick, January and February this year, let's talk about this little baby. This little cute guy. Celebration is 2 months out of the year where you can earn free product for every $50 you order. You can also join and get this glass mat or more product, or you can host a product, a class, and that hosting can be here at my house or at your house. It doesn't matter to me. But so sometimes when you look at these things, you're kind of underwhelmed. Like, well, I don't know if I really like this watercolor melon. Like, how many melons? I don't have any melons. So what I did is I kind of created, and I totally used the information here in my mini. It coordinates with the modern oval punch. So see how that punched out that little part of the watermelon? Look familiar? Yep. Very cute. Very cute. This is inspired by Sandra Lowe. I just kind of stamped softly the watermelon, full watermelon in the back. This is from Season of Chic, and this alphabet is alphabet a la mode. Yeah, in the annual catalog. Super cute, super fun. And then I made this one really quick. Again, how did I do that? I must have fussy cut that. But punched it out. So there's that. And then here's another example. This is from the tool set. I just colored on one of the words. And this punch is called Best Label Punch in the annual catalog. And so then I stamped and punched that out. I thought it was cute. I mean, if you like watermelon or you want to, it's free with $50 orders. So why wouldn't you want it? I don't know. All right. So remember when I said the Bright Skies bundle? What did I do with my catalog? It tells you right here that this designer series paper coordinates. Oh my gosh, that's bright. Coordinates with the Bright Skies bundle in the January to April mini catalog, page 51. So if you look at page 51, there it is. That's the stamp set and the bundle. And then the paper goes like this. So you've got some fun summery kind of things too. You got some strawberries, you got some cherries, you got some butterflies. So really a very cute and adorable stamp set or paper, excuse me. It's 12 by 12. That's important to note. And you get a whole lot. You get 12 sheets for free with a $50 order. I'm going to use this with a lot of other things. I just thought that was super nice. And I'm trying to behave and not order everything in the catalog, which is hard. Okay, so this Flight and Airy just was like not my cup of tea. I mean, the paper is gorgeous. The birds are gorgeous. I can see punching out some of these. Again, free. You get 12 sheets, 2 each of 6 double-sided 12 by 12s. For the $50 order. So it has some really fun colors, and I can see this may be selling out because our customers overall love that kind of paper. So if you're interested in it, place an order soon, I would say, rather than later, because everything in this catalog is while supplies last, like many things in the world. Cradled in Love, I do not have a sample, but it's cute, and I think it has lots of potential, especially if you have lots of babies coming in your life. All right, here's another paper that's just amazing, and I think it'll go away fast. Softly stippled, and it coordinates with, again, the Rose Bundle, page 54 in the mini. So, nope, that would be an incorrect thing. Oh, it's $54 on page 64. Hello, page 64. And so that stamp set coordinates with this paper. It's beautiful. It's just not my cup of tea, but it is beautiful. Okay. And then as well on this page for free, you could choose these embellishments. which I love when they give us embellishments as a reward, because really we all have paper and we all have stamp sets, but these embellishments are consumable and we run out of them. A lot of times we can't cut our paper, but we can use our embellishments. So that would be something to think about with a $50 order. And then, or so if you got like $100 order, you could get one of each. I'll walk you through all that when we do it. But here is this gorgeous Valentine-y kind of paper. And I love that it's in the Sale-a-bration catalog, because you know what? Valentine's comes and goes so fast. But I can see some fun projects with this, and I haven't yet created. But it also coordinates with the Adoring Hearts bundle and the January to April mini catalog. So you can follow the instructions there and go find that. Okay. Oh my God, look at how cute that is. Heartfelt Hellos coordinates with that heartfelt hexagon punch we talked about. And I did not choose to get these. I already have these words, but what a great set to get to do some spring. You know, you could do Father's Day and Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. You could do all kinds of fun things. Now, the paper. Let's just talk about this tool paper. Where is it? Oh my gosh. This made me, I was like, oh, I am not going to buy the tool paper because this is ridiculous. You know, you can't, but the dies cut out some of the paper. Like, look at this paintbrush. And oh my gosh, this is going to sell out as well. And we always need more masculine kind of cars. And you don't even have to be a builder, a carpenter. I mean, every guy, every person that I know has like a screwdriver, tape measure. And so this paper is free. It, of course, coordinates on page 56 in the mini, this tool set. Now look at how cute this 3D, there's so many things, and I'm going to try to have a lot of samples for you when you come. Look at how cute that is. It's like the little pegboard that I have in my room. And you've got just so cute. I love it. I love it. All right, now we're going to get to the serious stuff. So if you order $50, again, you can get this Jungle Pals. I don't have any samples. I don't have anything. They are super cute. The sloth kind of makes me laugh. But then if you ordered like 150, which is your own party, and you get 15% or 12% back, you could also get these dies. So 150, you'd get those and these dies. I've seen some adorable projects out there. So that's something to consider. The Softly Sophisticated bundle, again, $100 product, $100 threshold for your free stuff. This comes with a stamp set and this embossing folder. Remember when I said this embossing folder you couldn't find? Let's see if you can see it. Woo, woo. I feel like I'm driving on a, there we go. It is just subtle enough. I suppose that's why it's called Softly Sophisticated. But this is the only place you're going to be able to see it. The only place you're going to be able to get it. It will not be available for sale. I would not believe. They don't usually do that. And it will be, again, while supplies last. So that's super fun. And then this detailed dogwood, it's a flower, but it also coordinates with the Petal Park bundle, or Petal Park bunch. This is an annual catalog. And so you can punch out some more different flowers. If you already have that punch, it's kind of a deal. And then remember when I said you could join? There's no obligation. You join, you pay $99 and free shipping, and you choose $125 of products. And or you can pick out this great Stampin' Glass Matte Studio or another $30. So you get, what, $155 worth of product for $99. And you never have to order again. So if you've ever, like if your wish list is more than $99, I would consider joining just to get that deal. And there's all kinds of fun things you can do as a demonstrator. And I have people who do it twice a year. There's no obligation, and it's really super fun to get kind of a preview. All right. I'm looking around. I think that's it. Time. 7:30. Phew. I try to be an hour. All right. Next week on, let's see, what day is it? Okay. Next week on the 16th is my open house at my house. Everything's going to be like and sweet as honey. And then on Wednesday next week, I'm going to talk about the hybrid emboss and cut folders that you can put together, and you can it'll blow your mind. It'll be so cool. Talk a little brayer, and then we'll add some brayer in the next week. So, and then I'm going to also I got so much going on, but this weekend on Friday, if you're a Facebook person, we have our global inspiration stamping team that is global. And so we have Australians and we have people from Europe and Canada and America. And we each are featuring a different project and a different stamp set. And then if you order with the host code that I have on my website and in my email, and you order $50, not only will you get a celebration item free, but you'll also get a PDF with all the projects that we're going to talk about over the weekend, and you can copy them. It's a win. Win-win. Why wouldn't you? All right. So thank you for joining me. I will see you guys. Well, I'll see you Friday if you join on Facebook. I won't be on YouTube. And then we'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye. This is always the hard part. I have to end the session without looking at my computer.